So, what's happening, people? Ronda Rousey on the cover of the Ring magazine. I'd like to hear anybody's thoughts really on why Golden Boy, who obviously owns the Ring magazine, has decided to take this unprecedented step and put a UFC fighter on the cover of the Ring magazine. I believe in the next contest she's going to be coming up against, you know what, I forgot the woman's name and I don't really care either because I don't follow MMA, UFC at all. I've got no interest in it. The only UFC fighters I know are Ronda Rousey and Conor McGregor, and the only reason I know them two is because they both called out Floyd Mayweather, didn't they? That's the only two I know. And I was trying to think of a reason why that Golden Boy do this, the Ring magazine would do this. To my knowledge, the inception of the lineal titles coincided with the inception of the Ring magazine as well in 1922. Obviously, you still had some kind of lineage with, obviously, with titles being passed from one champ to the other, but sometimes you did have things happen prior to that where a retiring champion could nominate who was going to fight for his belt, but that's a fair bit before that. So the lineage before that, it can be pretty crooked. But anyway, that's where the linear titles come from anyway, don't they? From the Ring magazine. And the only thing I could think of really was obviously there's been some couple of words backwards and forwards quite recently between Floyd Mayweather and Oscar De La Hoya, with De La Hoya being quite derogatory about Mayweather's career, rightly or wrongly so, we're not here to talk about that. And then putting Ronda Rousey on the front of a magazine, January 2016 edition, I think it is. And the header on the top of it is the Ring's 100 greatest fighters. And in an era where obviously Floyd Mayweather has been recognised as many as one of the most talented fighters of his generation, maybe the best, maybe not, but as again, something I'm not going to get into. So I was thinking maybe it was some kind of a Papa Floyd Mayweather, directly or indirectly. I don't know. I mean, if you're going to do a magazine about the 100 greatest ring fighters, I would have thought that, you know what I mean, Manny Pacquiao would be on the front, or Roy Jones Jr., Ray Robinson, I don't know, Barney Ross, you know, Archie Moore. The list goes on and on. There's no point me running through that. I know you can all fill in any details alike, but for some reason they've decided to put Ronda Rousey on the front of a magazine. Her only tenuous link to boxing is I've heard she's a bit of a Mike Tyson fan. I've heard her knocking about with Mike Tyson, seen pictures of him in the gym, stuff like that. And they're calling out Floyd Mayweather. And then the next thing is, as I've already said, is that she's fighting a woman in the UFC, but the woman has got a record of being a boxer. Is that enough to get you onto the cover of the Ring magazine? Seems a bit odd to me. And as I say, I'm to and fro whether or not it could be in some kind of a Floyd Mayweather pop going on there. Either way, personally, I don't think it's a good thing. And it takes something away from the sport. As I've just said, all the years of history we've got, near enough 100 years just with the Ring magazine alone. What's that, about 92 years, something like that? I'm not sure, and that's more than that, isn't it? Maths ain't my strong point anyway. So if anybody's got any ideas on why they think that Rousey could be on the front of the magazine, I mean, I have heard it put out there by some of the guys that it's the old black-white thing again, and that they think that a lot of young white people, particularly in America, aren't following boxing just to try and claw back some of that readership, some of that interest from the younger white guys in America that they've decided to put Ronda Rousey on the cover. I mean, that's not my opinion. I'm just saying the only other thing that I've heard. Something else that was put to me was that it could be understood if Rousey had even boxed at an Olympic Games, but my man told me, I forgot his name now, she thought she did Taekwondo. So other than the link to Floyd Mayweather, why the hell would she be on the cover? If anyone's got any ideas, please enlighten me, because I'd love to know what's going on here and why they do this. Okay, nice one. In a bit, men and women. Till that.